guys, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. So happy to have you here with me today. Now today's reading will be a general intuitive monthly tarot reading focusing on the energy surrounding us during the month of March 2018. For this reading, I'll be using the Crystal Visions Tarot deck. Any clarifiers, if I need to use them, I will be using the Klimt Tarot. It's the pocket edition, right, of the Klimt Tarot. And the two oracle cards for this month, I will use the Soulful Woman oracle card and one additional one from the Power of Love deck by James von Praagh. Okay. As always, I'd just like to remind you that these readings are general in nature. The messages may or may not resonate with you. I would suggest that you check out, besides your sun sign video, also take a look at your moon sign and rising sign, because some months, one video might not resonate, but the others might, or, all three of them together will give you a more holistic view of what's going on during the month. And if you would like a truly personalized reading, the only way to get that is to order a private reading from me. If you're interested, you can take a look at my site, changingphasestarot.weebly.com. There you'll find pricing as well as the types of videos, the video readings that I offer. Or you could email me at changingphasestarot@gmail.com. Just a couple of quick announcements. This month of March, I'll be putting out 2 full moon spread readings. These are in addition to the regular readings that I usually put out during the month, because this month of March we have 2 full moons coming up. So the first one is on March 1st, and the second one of the month, the blue moon, will be on March 31st. So be looking out for those, and also be looking out for the drawing giveaway video I will be posting. So if you're interested, it explains what you need to do to get entered into the drawing. I usually do 1 free drawing at the full moon each month. This month there'll be 2. Last month we didn't have any because there weren't any full moons, and we had 2 in January. So watch that if you're interested. You could enter to win one. It's a 1-question reading, but I usually do just similar to what the monthly reading looks like. I do a 10-card Celtic cross spread, pull clarifiers. So if you're interested, take advantage of the giveaway. All right, I will stop for now, and we'll see each of you for your reading. Have a wonderful month. Hi, Aries. Hope you're doing well. I'm here to get into your March 2018 reading. As you can see, I've already shot off camera, have laid out the spread. Apologize for being a little late with the March readings coming out. I've been sick, so my voice has been terrible. Still doesn't sound that wonderful, so sorry if I have to pause the video if I start coughing. But let's go ahead and get started. So the card that was at the bottom of the deck, the overall energy for the month of March for you is Major Arcana, the Strength card. This is number 8 of the Major Arcana. At the center of your reading, you have the King of Pentacles, and he is crossed by the 8 of Cups. At the bottom of your reading, the foundation, you have Major Arcana number 14, Temperance. In the past position, you have Major Arcana number 7, the Chariot. Crowning your reading, you have Major Arcana number 15, the Devil. In the near future position, you have the 9 of Pentacles. You in the reading appear as the Page of Pentacles. Surrounding you in your environment, you have the Knight of Pentacles. Your hopes and fears, the Ace of Wands. And the outbound energy for the month. Heading into April, you have 2 of Cups. And there are 2 additional oracle cards here, which I'll get to at the end of the main reading. All right, so Move my camera just a little bit. There we go. Starting off here with the overall energy for the month, and actually looking at your cards, you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 4 major arcanas. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pentacles, 2 cups, and 1 wands. So sort of evenly weighted between pentacles, right? So, and major arcana. So a lot of divine intervention and guidance going on this month. And also, you know, a significant focus on prosperity, finance, career, money. Okay, but we'll get into that. The Strength card is your overall energy. This has to do with, you know, emotional strength. It has to do with maybe there's something that's, you know, that's going to be quite significant or difficult that you are going to have to deal with this month. And so it's having, you know, that inner strength, that inner courage to handle it. You know, it speaks of, you know, it's not physical strength, it's the emotional, it's that, you know, having the inner strength to handle whatever comes your way here. So strength of mind, strength of spirit. It also has to do with vision, you know, of foresight. It has to do with determination for handling whatever might come in during the month of March. And we'll see how that ties in with the rest of the cards here, but that's the overall energy. At the center of your reading, you have this King of Pentacles, and you have 3 court cards, actually, from the suit of Pentacles. You have the King at the center, the Page as you, and the Knight as your environment. So when we have court cards appear in the reading, they can be actual people that we're dealing with during, you know, this particular time, so during the month of March. They can be events or situations, or they can be, you know, the energy that we are taking on during this time. We have all 3 of these court cards are from the suit of Pentacles. So the suit of Pentacles has to do with material things in life, right? It's the work that we do, the money that we're paid for the work that we do. It has to do with our finances, financial security, prosperity, also our home, education, knowledge, wealth, right? And usually the kings and queens, when they appear, they have really mastered that particular suit. So this King of Pentacles, you know, this king is somebody who has really mastered the suit of Pentacles. If this is a person that you're dealing with, then typically this would be an older earth sign individual. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, not gender specific, but generally an older person. It could be male or female. He's somebody who's he's very secure, right? Financially speaking, he's very successful. He's also very reliable. You know, he's that person that you can definitely trust him to, you know, because he is very dependable. He's good at handling his finances. He knows how to make money, right? And he's, you know, he's very good at that. So he's good at sort of financial planning. You know, he could be somebody who owns his own business. You know, he's, or again, this could be you taking on the energy, but I kind of get more, at least from this beginning part of our reading here, I get more that this could be an actual person, because we have it, you know, he's crossed by the 8 of Cups. And we have, this is a transition card, and then we have the Chariot in the past position. So both of these cards have to do with movement, you know. The 8 of Cups, usually we think of it as a transition card, and that you're transitioning, moving away from something, leaving something in the past, something that no longer emotionally serves you, and you know, even though that might cause a little bit of sadness, you might feel, you know, a little sad or down about leaving whatever that is behind, you know that, you know, it's time to move forward. So for some of you, there could be a situation where, you know, you're walking away from this King of Pentacles. For others, this could be, you know, you walking away from maybe a like a job that you've been at for quite a while. For others, this could be, you know, you taking on the energy of the King of Pentacles, and being very focused on your career and your finances, and walking away from a particular job that, you know, no longer serves you. You're no longer happy in that particular job. But whatever it is, we have, interestingly, we have at your foundation the Temperance card, and crowning you, right? The message from your higher self, the Devil. So beginning with the Temperance card, this has to do with balance. This has to do with divine timing, right? When the Temperance card comes in, it is about finding or need for balance in our lives. This can be in anything, you know, balancing like our emotions, balancing our career with our home life. This could have to do with if there's a decision to be made, right? Keeping a very even-keeled approach, balanced, you know, a balanced sort of approach to whatever that decision is. And also understanding that, you know, there might be some type of delay. If there is, you know, there's definitely divine timing at play here, right? So divine guidance, divine timing. In the past position, you have the Chariot, and this is a definite card of, well, it's a card of victory, but it's also a card of movement. A lot of times when the Chariot card appears, it has to do with you know, a physical move, physically moving from one place to another across land. It could be, you know, in a different city, in a different state. Usually, I think of the Chariot as, you know, traveling across land as opposed to across water or flying. So there might have been, you know, some type of move, possibly to do with this new job in the past position. But it's also a victory card. So, you know, if there was something that you had to do, or that you know, were making a decision on, or waiting for an answer on, this is in the past position. So there could have been some type of victory, and whatever that victory might mean, you know, for you. And now, you know, where you, or what you have is this higher, the message from your higher self, or what, you know, what's on your mind, what's crowning your reading, is the Devil. And we usually think of the Devil as being an unhealthy attachment to somebody or something. A lot of times this card appears when there's an unhealthy attachment to material things. You know, we do have a lot of Pentacles energy here. So for some of you, there might be some type of unhealthy relationship with regards to, you know, material, or the material realm, or materialism. A lot of times the Devil card also appears when you're in, you know, a negative sort of situation, an unhealthy situation, when you are unwilling or refuse to see that situation for, you know, kind of what it really is. Many times when we find ourselves in a, you know, a toxic relationship with one of those toxic type of individuals, sort of narcissists, or, you know, very manipulative, controlling people, but we feel very bound to that relationship, to that person, feeling, you know, as if we're unable to break the ties to get away from them. This card appears. It can also have to do with, it can be, you know, an unhealthy habit. It can be like an unhealthy way of thinking, or, you know, doing something. It can play out in many different ways, but it's a lot of times there's a need to break whatever this habit is, right? Or break whatever this relationship is, break the tie. And when, you know, when we look ahead to this near future, we have the Nine of Pentacles, which is you know, it's the sort of self-reliant, self-sufficient. You know, I've created the type of life that I always envision for myself card, right? If there was some type of walking away, some type, you know, something that you needed to get away from, you know, remove yourself from that situation, from that relationship, physically move away, what you have coming up is, you really feeling as though, you're feeling more financially secure. You're feeling more as though, you have created the type of life that you always envisioned for yourself. And this was you doing this, you feeling very much in control here, which is quite different than the devil, right? Which is more like, we are, things are a little bit out of our control, that, we're sort of tied to whatever this is. Here, the Nine of Pentacles, it's all about you, and you've worked very long and hard to get to this place where you are. And you've really, you're feeling very proud of yourself for reaching this Nine of Pentacles right here. And then we have more earth energy with the Page of Pentacles, as you appearing as a Page of Pentacles, and in your environment, the Knight of Pentacles. So again, these could be people, but I'm really sensing this, more as this is you taking on this energy, or this is a situation or event kind of coming in around you. So pages are the ones who bring in news, right? And knights are usually the ones who act on that news. The Knight is this Knight of Pentacles. He's the slowest moving of all of the knights, but he's also very steadfast. He's also very, slow and steady, wins the race. Once he has something in his sight, he plods along, and he doesn't quit until he gets there. So, with you appearing as the Page of Pentacles, and then this knight in your surrounding, in your environment, and then with the Nine of Pentacles as this, near future, I would say for some of you, there definitely is a focus here on, the material side of life, right? So this could be material, more sort of financial security, financial success. Could definitely be, a new job offer, something that's going to bring in more financial security for you, which goes along with this Nine of Pentacles right here. Because really this page, even though it's a young, kind of immature energy, sorry, you can't see it, can you? There we go. Even though this Page of Pentacles is an immature energy, right? We usually think of it as a very young, could even be a child of yours, or a teenager, early 20s. Even though this person is, young, immature, the person is very much about manifesting, reaching goals, manifesting dreams, achieving some type of, material comfort, financial success, and she's very sure of herself, much like this, the Nine of Pentacles feels very pleased with herself here, that she has created this. And again, we have the King of Pentacles at the center, and then surrounding you, this Knight who is all about, staying, sort of plodding along, staying on the path, keeping his eye on the goal. So, it seems that many of you during the month of March are very focused, right, on your career, on your financial security, manifesting the financial security that you need and you want in your life, right? And what you're hoping for in your hopes and fears position is this Ace of Wands. So again, a new job offering, a new opportunity coming in for you. It's going to bring you this financial security, right? And the aces, the aces are yes cards. So, you do have this Chariot in the past, which is a victory card, but this ace appearing, you're hoping for this, successful new start, new beginning. The Wands energy usually has to do with the day-to-day things in life. So, the daily matters. It can be just around the home, but it most definitely can be with, the work that we do, creative endeavors, creative projects. So this could be, some type of you're hoping for this new business endeavor, this new job offer, this new creative endeavor. This is what you're hoping will come in, and will contribute to this financial security and success. And as you end or leave the month of March heading into April, you have the Two of Cups. Now, the Two of Cups is it's sort of the minor arcana version of the Lover's card. It's the soulmate card, right? And it's a very blessed energy. It's a very, it's that deep soul connection with another person. For some of you, there could be, or possibly this Ace of Wands, since that's in your hopes and fears, there could be an opportunity, to partner up with somebody, right? A lot of times this card appears as a partnership. Yes, it is usually associated with, with romance, with that soulmate, romantic connection, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. It can just be friendship. It can be, a partnership, some type of coming together, right? So possibly for some of you, this could be you walking away from this job that was not, was kind of a toxic environment. You weren't happy there. And then this new opportunity coming in has to do with partnering with other people, right? Possibly venturing out on your own, leaving behind this, this traditional 9-to-5 job over here and starting up your own business, working with another person. For others, this could most definitely be, in a romantic relationship, meeting another person, finding that soulmate connection with another person. For others, it has to do with, actual joining, coming together. So it could be a marriage or a proposal. This Ace of Wands coming in, that could be this new offering. It could have to do with a marriage proposal, wedding coming up, actually getting married. With so many Pentacles cards, such a, this real focus here on, the material and creating that life that you really want for yourself, and having that material financial security. I would say that this, for some of you, this could definitely be an opportunity coming up towards the end of the month for you to partner with somebody else and actually go out, sort of on your own and find that financial security and stability that you're looking for, but by going out on your own. So, and you are going, you have the Strength card. So even if this is a little challenging, or if, obstacles appear during the month, you have the inner strength to get through them, right? To make it through. And the two cards that came out as your Oracle Guidance cards from the Power of Love deck by James Van Praagh, we have the card Evolution. And it says you realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love. It's a beautiful green color. And from the Soulful Woman deck, we have card number 40, the Power of Support. I'm grateful for all the love and support I receive. It is the most precious of life's gifts. And for the Oracle cards, I like to read the full meaning from the guidebook. So give me 1 second while I get the guidebook out. Evolution. So the first card says, life in the physical dimension is all about your soul's evolution. And you now understand that the quickest way to evolve is to utilize the energy of love in all you do. Every day you are presented with opportunities to project your loving energy tempered with understanding. And acknowledge each day that allows you to become aware of the world around you, offering you the chance to expand spiritually. Look upon each experience and person as something unique to learn from, because that is what you signed up for. That's why you are here. You spiritually evolve when knowledge gained through application of lessons and integration of truths resonates within your being. It can be difficult to grow without stepping outside your comfort zone. This is where the virtues of faith and hope are tested, and you embrace the conviction that everything works out for good. The power of love is the infinite truth. With this power, you are not influenced by judgment or bitterness. With it, all things are understood, accepted, and forgiven. When aligned with love, you are able to see the common threads running through everyone and everything. You become aware that all is a part of a greater whole. The mindfulness that truth is bigger than your ego, as well as gratitude for every experience you have, is an important aspect of your evolution. Interesting. And the other card, card number 40, says, I am grateful to all those who have been part of my journey of becoming. Their love has assisted the flowering of my spirit, and it has been the most precious of gifts. Others' belief in me, their care and love, their practical help, their positive thoughts and energy, their wisdom and encouragement have created miracles in my life, both large and small. I am humbled by their love. The kind and loving support of others has helped me transform my life and allowed me to blossom. I recognize the power of this support and am honored to be part of a greater circle of giving and receiving, a greater circle of love. So two kind of love messages, right? And this greater, this larger scheme of things coming through with the oracle messages. So I do hope that the messages have helped you in some way, Aries. I do thank you again for joining me here today. I look forward to reading for you again, and just know that I'm sending you all much peace, love, and light for a wonderful rest of the month of March. Bye for now.